Howdy, y'all. Thank you all for tuning in. It's Kinetic Aesthetic. It's your boy Germ. I hope you all have had a beautiful weekend. 4th of July weekend has come and gone, and so it's time for us to have a little chat to start off this week properly. Make sure that you like, follow, subscribe on whatever platform that you are listening or watching me on. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hype up the video. It helps boost in the algorithm. And make sure you like, follow, subscribe again on any other platform, because doing all of that is how you help boost Kinetic Aesthetic and how you keep me motivated and how you keep potentially introducing this shit to new people, which is always going to be good for everybody. Now, what I wanted to talk about today is just this whole holiday itself. With this country and the state that it's in, politically wise and just race wise, it was very interesting. And I was already intrigued by seeing how some of the reactions you would see. In this entire week leading up to it, I have been seeing nothing on my social media except people of color who are quick to tell you why you shouldn't want to celebrate this day, why you shouldn't want to really be a part of like celebrating a country that not only has enslaved people of color, particularly Black people, for a big part of its history, but to this day just has held so many just sort of racist and prejudiced views. And I'm not just talking about just Black people, I'm talking about just across the board. It's a very racially divided country, for lack of a better way to put it. And so I was unfortunately, I just had to open up my social media on the 4th the other day, and I had to see what I'm sure most of you have seen by now, the picture of the Black woman while she is on public transit, surrounded by a whole bunch of white nationalists who have their face covered. Apparently the group that they are all representing is called the Patriot Front. It's just another one of these white nationalists, anti-immigration, anti-everything that is not white type of groups that's just out here supporting hate, just trying to, push that whole agenda, that ideology that America needs to go back to what it was back before the Civil Rights Bill, when it was all they probably want to go back before even segregation. They want to go back to when niggas was having to work for them. And so I bring that up because it was just a reminder that even on this day that we are supposed to support and celebrate everything that is beautiful about this country, that is admirable. I'm not going to say there's not too much of it's not a long list, but there's still stuff on there that I think that you should be proud to be an American. I mean, there's a lot worse countries you could be in. But I did find it very, very difficult to really have any. I'm gonna say this: thank goodness that it was my grandma's birthday. That my grandma's birthday is on the 4th of July. R.I.P. Graham. But thankfully, I get to enjoy the 4th of July without even thinking about the whole political country side of the things, because I had a good day yesterday. I had a good time. I enjoyed my 4th of July. I hung out with my family. We went to a nice little get together. A whole bunch of just Black people around. It was nice. It was chill, and it was cool. And everybody was having a good time. Motherfuckers celebrated. They lit off fireworks. We had good food. People was congregating. People was communicating, talking to each other. I'm not going to act like I was out there being Mr. Sociable and everything like that. But still, people were having a good time. There was no drama, no static, none of that. And the reason I say that is because if people had that same mentality of, oh, we can't celebrate nothing on this day, this ain't a day for us, why is y'all calling yourselves pro-Black but you're out here celebrating this day, then that wouldn't have happened. Then people wouldn't have got out, they wouldn't have got together, they wouldn't have enjoyed themselves, and they wouldn't have been able to just have a good day where on a day where everything is closed, where mostly everybody has the day off, you're able to just get together and have a nice time to congregate, to really get together. And the reason why I stress that and I bring that up is because I understand how there are a lot of niggas out there, a lot of Black people who want us to just completely disassociate, completely separate ourselves from anything that is really celebrating this country's history. And I understand why. I don't disagree that it is wrong if you are a person of color to just blindly celebrate this country's history, just say that everything was like, we're just celebrating all the good things about it, because there's a lot of negative and just bullshit that goes along with it. So I don't want to, before I continue, to make it seem like I'm telling anybody to just, hey, you got to just love America anyway. You got to celebrate all the good shit, the few good things about it on the 4th of July. But we have to get away from trying to tell people to just taking away what is one of the few, because again, there aren't that many like holidays, especially holidays where everybody is virtually off of work, where everything shuts down. So the idea of telling Black people to just not celebrate this day, to just treat this as another day, I don't agree with at all. I think that there has to be a fine line between, okay, I'm enjoying the day, I'm going to make the most of it, I'm going to just go out and not necessarily celebrate America, but I'm going to go out there and I'm going to be festive, as compared to I am just putting on a fucking Uncle Sam hat, I'm wearing red, white, and blue, I'm doing this and that, I'm shouting America first there, all this bullshit, I'm saying fuck everybody else. That is not what you have to do. But you can't sit there and think that it's a good thing that everybody should just not be festive at all, that we should just take this day and just not do anything with it. We have to keep in mind and understand that it is hard enough for people out here to be finding things to enjoy in their lives, to be having things to look forward to having anything to enjoy. So if people want to get out on the 4th of July, even if they aren't American, even if they don't really support anything that America has going on, if they want to use that as an excuse to get out and celebrate and have a good time, we have to allow them to do that. There is nothing wrong, there's nothing wrong with being festive, with setting off some fireworks, with just going and having a good time. There's not really any other time throughout the year that you're going to be able to set off fireworks except for New Year's Eve. And ain't nobody really trying to do that shit usually in the fucking cold. So if niggas want to go out and enjoy some fireworks safely without doing no dumb shit, I'm not trying to tell you to be like that one video of the nigga doing breakdancing while he's got fireworks attached to his legs. But if enjoying the 4th of July to you is just going out, setting off some fireworks, grilling some good ass food, inviting people over, and just having a good time, being social and being surrounded by people that you care about and love, do that. Don't let nobody tell you that you are just being an Uncle Tom, or that you chucking and jiving, like I saw from a lot of people, because you're just trying to have a good time on this day. Niggas had to go back to work the next day a lot. There's a lot of niggas that had to go back to work on July 5th. There's a lot of niggas that were looking forward to this day, to July 4th, this whole week, probably this whole month and before that, because they knew that was going to be a weekend for them to have off, to be able to enjoy and do something with their family. I get it. This is a country that has a lot of racist shit going on. The administration we have in power right now are full mask off. They are not making it very, very hard to tell that they don't fuck with us. But that does not mean that we have to not enjoy things. That doesn't mean that we can't sit there and just have a good time on a day like that. Don't let nobody tell you that you are wrong if you enjoyed the 4th of July. Don't let anybody tell you that you are wrong if you were out there setting off fireworks and just having a good time and having fun. We can't take shit so seriously to the point where we are just always in the house, where we are completely separating ourselves and we're completely just like taking days, the rare couple of days that we'll get a year to actually just really go out and enjoy ourselves and be out to, again, love some fireworks and shit. That is the day. So don't let nobody tell you that you shouldn't be out there doing it, that you are not really being pro-Black or anything, because that's bullshit. And the last thing that I'll say about it, there's not too much else to say past the fact that at the end of the day, above anything else, the 4th of July, especially after just last night and just the experience I had, it's for the kids, man. Having all those fireworks go off, sending them off with the kids, showing them how to work it safely, and then just the amount of kids I saw just having so much fun seeing the fireworks go off, having sparklers in their hands, just having a good time doing something that they are not going to really have any other time of the year to do it. That's what the 4th of July is really about. Especially if you Black and especially if you understand how this country is. It's not about celebrating this country. It's not about just America this, America that. It's about being festive. It's about celebrating the fact that you are able to have that day and set off some fireworks and enjoy some good times and food with the people that you love and care about. So don't lose sight of that. Regardless of the climate of this country, just politically and everything else, that does not mean that we have to stop enjoying ourselves. That doesn't mean that we have to stop having joy and fun. You have to just do that shit anyway. It's gonna be hard enough trying to live life, trying to just, always have this shit at the front of our mind. So don't fall into that trap of being overly serious, or thinking that doing anything like pro-America on a day like 4th of July is bad, man. Just have fun and enjoy yourself. But yeah, that's really all I have for y'all on this one. I just saw a lot of this conversation over the weekend. I was seeing a lot of it on the 4th itself, of people just complaining, of just making it seem like anybody that's doing anything for the 4th that is not doing anything other than just sitting in the fucking house and just moping and bitching about how racist the world is on social media. I just saw so much of that energy, and I just didn't like it. I didn't understand it, and I don't want anybody else to fall victim to that, man. Have fun, enjoy your life, enjoy these days, enjoy these holidays. Even if the thing that you have to remember is that even if that holiday is not for you, there's nothing wrong with making that your own. The same way white people have made Cinco de Mayo just an excuse for all of America to get drunk on a random weekday, that is the same way niggas got to start looking at the 4th of July. It might not be a day that historically is necessarily meant for us, but damn it, we gonna make that day ours. We gonna use as an example. We gonna use as an excuse to have some fun, to have some good times, to let off some fireworks, and just do some straight fun shit. But that's all I have for y'all. This has been Kinetic Aesthetic. It's been your boy Germ. Make sure that y'all have a good rest of your week. I hope that you did enjoy your 4th of July safely. I hope that you have a good rest of your tomorrow.